660, baby.
It's on now, son. The go to the game, baby.
Hip-hop gamer.
Ready for war, rigid accord, never ignore, sweating your pores, breathing is all, allergies more, time is up. I'm back with it, black gifted, bad business, mad lyrics, flash image, rash physics, don't stop, sick with it, sick of illa, get you throwing up a lung of liver, that's the type of metaphor, the force of healthy temperatures, Richard never get it, their position never ministers, so many make mistakes and that's the greatest of literature, picture perfectionist, never resist, me and the gift, cause what I give is 100% of everything I am that you never is.
That's incredible, baby.
Yeah, that's just a little something, you know what I mean? The 660. Who said gamers can't rap?
You think it's a game?
660 with Hip Hop Gamer.
660, baby.
Yo, what's up? It's the go to the game, Hip Hop Gamer, Hot 97. Look who I got with me, baby. You talk about Moon Girl? This is different right here because we got that animation. We got that direction. You know what I'm talking about? Give it up for my man, Steve and Rodney. You know what it is, baby. Yo, first off, this is how we gonna set it off, son. I'm coming to you first, Steve. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to put the respect on the beard. You know, you got to put respect on the beard. So I'm coming to Steve first. Yo, Steve, it's the same thing that I asked Diamond. And Rodney, I want you to answer this too, bro. Where is my game at? I need this on PlayStation. I need this on PC. Come on, bro. I'm just looking at the animation and the style of the cartoon. I can play this. It's crazy. Have y'all had any conversations or even thoughts about bringing this to the gaming industry, especially with your skill set in animation? Talk to me, Steve.
Oh yeah, we're huge gaming fans here. Yeah, we got a couple of mobile games out right now, but yeah, something deep would be really, really incredible. Yeah, we want to do that. We absolutely want to do that. So yeah, help us out. Write to Disney, you know, let them know you want this. But yeah, we want to do it.
Yo, that's huge just to hear you say that. Yo, Rodney, talk to me, baby. What's going on, son? Where the game at?
Where the game, you know, I can't call it. All I know is that we working on this show. We making this show happen.
Yeah.
Game, that's above me. But
got you.
Is what I got going on.
Got you. Now, speaking of the show, let's dive deeper into that. So from the standpoint of direction, and this is obviously, you know, something that's animated and it's a cartoon, and your skill set of direction, how do you bring the best out of the cast that you work with so they can visualize the voice and how important that is for us, the consumer, to believe it?
Well, you know, I sit in with the recording with the actors, and we have a voice director. But you know, in terms of what we do, you know, we kind of have an idea in our head what we want the characters to say and how we want to emote. So we get a varying range of takes. So we can get like several takes of a line and say, can we try it this way? Can we try it this way? And sometimes we get something from the actors and like, oh man, I didn't even expect that. I like that. Can we push that a little further, or we'll just take that take? You know, so it's a kind of a cooperation with everybody in terms of how we get what we want from the actors, because they'll give us something or we'll ask them to give us something. So it's kind of that.
That's amazing. I just so impressed with just sheer direction, because you have so much in the palm of your hands and the vulnerability that people allow you to have so you can have the direction. I just think it's so brilliant, bro. Love you and God bless you for your work, bro. That's crazy, son. I mean,
it's also, you know, it also goes with the talent, because if the talent, these people can deliver. You know, you tell them to tweak a little something and they'll tweak it and give you something and you go, wow, and touches you. You know, sometimes there's some lines that go, oh man, that was heavy. That was a
No,
good
I
read,
feel
man.
that. I feel that. I can imagine the fun that y'all be having. So now, Steve, I want to ask you this, staying on course of the animation, and we was talking about games, Unreal Engine 5 is such a major engine. So what I wanted to ask you is there some engines, even from a gaming standpoint, that you like utilize or have experience to be able to bring out the certain style that we're seeing with Moon Girl? Because Moon Girl is not just another cartoon. It really has its own unique look, and I know that plays a part in the animation and the way you want to tell the story through art style.
Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Unreal Engine. It's something we are familiar with. We did explore that early in development to see, what we can do to make this show unique. Where we kind of landed on it was kind of a hand-drawn thing, because I kind of like the notion that, Moon Girl is something that any kid can just kind of pick up a pencil or, pick up an Apple pen and just kind of draw that character. Because you see a lot of the computer generated stuff, in movies and TV shows now, but I wanted to have something that really felt like kids can do it themselves. So that's kind of why we kind of landed on that style. And that's why you got all this color and texture and stuff like that. So it feels like it's hand drawn by a real person.
Yeah, we wanted to
Wow.
lead into the comic book aspect of it because this is a comic book show. So we want to do with the little pen and inks, the thick and thins, the little what we call the spotted blacks in certain areas, so and dealing with making it very graphic. Graphic was the idea of it all. And then the painterly textures of the backgrounds, so we have that kind of juxtaposition with the characters that stand out from those textured backgrounds.
Wow.
Well, also,
Nah, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just hyped because I know what this could be. But go ahead, Steve. Take it away, dog.
I mean, to add to that, Rodney and I grew up in New York before it got gentrified, and when graffiti was, the thing, and we love graffiti. We're huge fans of graffiti artists. So we put a lot of that into the show as well. So you see, it's like a combination of comic book graphics, graffiti art, pop art, you name it. We just threw it all in there.
Yo, now we are still in the 50th anniversary of hip hop, dog. You just spoke about one of the elements. So before I go to my next question, I got to spin the chain on that, baby. Got to spin the chain on that, son. So Steve and Roddy, I'm going to come to you first, Steve. When it comes to the soundtrack and the energy around Moon Girl, right? Is there any female hip hop artists, whether now or back in the 90s or whatever it is, but if you had the rights, like the full license to use whoever you wanted to be a part of this universe with Moon Girl, what female artists would you choose? And then I'm coming to you, Rodney. Rodney already thinking, I see you, but coming to you first, Steve. What's up, baby?
Oh man, that's a tough question. I mean, look, Lauryn Hill's incredible. I mean, there's so many people. But here's the thing, I gotta shout out some of the people we do have. We got Jane Hancock on the show. She does a lot of the vocals on the show. She works with Snoop Dogg. She's incredible. Tora Stinson, she works with Raphael Sadiq all the time. She's incredible. So, I mean, Raphael Sadiq has a roster of people that he uses because he knows everybody. Sadiq knows everybody. So he basically just calls up, get this person, bring them in, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, growing up and stuff like that, I mean, I feel like today you have actually more opportunities for female hip hop artists than you did kind of when I was growing up, which is great. But yeah, Lauryn Hill kind of comes to mind because she brings something really special to it, just kind of this authenticity and this just kind of gravitas. So yeah, I would pick her, I think.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Rodney, talk to me, dog. That's
I don't know, man. Yeah, Lauryn Hill is great, but first thing that came to my mind was Raw Digger.
Oh, that's great. Yo, that would be fire. Rod Digger, the conglomerate. What? We've all like Skull and Mulder walking shoulder to shoulder, making it. Yo, don't get me started. Yo, oh my gosh. Yo, so now I got two more questions and I'll let you go. Now my next question, this is very important in terms of the sustainability and the growth of the Moon Girl character. So what I was thinking about is cosplaying and stuff like that and licensing. Do you think that as Moon Girl grows, we will be able to see Moon Girl in other spaces. So imagine we got Moon Girl walking through Comic-Con and doing different things, growing the brand. Or maybe Moon Girl, instead of, let's say there's no Moon Girl game, but Moon Girl is featured in another game as like a guest character or something like that. Are those things doable or possible in terms of the vision where y'all want to take Moon Girl beyond just the cartoon and the comic that we seeing today? Talk to me, Rod.
Yeah, we actually have a Moon Girl walk-around character that was at Disneyland, and yeah, we just had a season 2 premiere in Atlanta at a skating rink, a Cascade, and the Moon Girl character was there. So that's unheard of, firstly, for a season 1 animated program from Disney. So to get a walk-around character, that's big. But in terms of and having her in other games, that's something that we would love to have, but like I said, that's something that's above me. That's from your lips to the mouse's ears. Let them make those decisions. If we want that to happen, all it takes is some emails and some writing, some letters, just and watching the show. Because you watch the show, it comes out this Friday, February 2nd, and on Disney Channel, and then February 3rd. They're releasing like 14. We dropping 14 episodes on Disney Plus the next day on February 3rd. So you watch that, we get those numbers, that gets them. They like numbers. Numbers will get you a lot of exposure. So
wait, this is crazy. So you mean to tell me all the episodes drop the next day?
Yep, Disney Plus, 14 episodes.
Yo, now that's huge because we could binge watch it instead of like waiting for a week or waiting for the next. I love binge watching, because once you hook, you know what I mean? That's crazy. So so for the final question, man, oh man, I'm so excited for this project. Like, thank y'all so much for working hard to make it. So Steve, like for the final question, man, through all the fun and it's finally coming out, it's like that. Everybody goes through those moments, especially personally, where it could be dealing with family members, dealing with anything that could potentially throw you off track. Because anybody can have an idea, but it's one to be able to execute it, deliver it, and it gets out. You know what I'm saying? That's when it really is real for you. So, Steve, what's some of the processes in terms of the life of an animator and storyboard artist, being able to get this out and get this done? Because there's a lot of kids that inspire to do exactly what you do, Rodney, exactly what you do, Steve. So please, can you give us something that I can actually pass on to help persevere through stuff that may piss you off? Like, you know what I'm saying? But you still got to get it done. So can you share a story, if you have, about that process on how you got to this point to actually get this out there on Disney?
Yeah, I mean, totally. I mean, first off, everyone has a story in them, right? Everyone has a life. Everyone has a story that's unique to them. And the thing is, it's about getting that story out. It's about getting that story heard, because I think that we're all human beings, right? We all kind of go through stuff. And I think it's important for us to be able to relate to people through stories. Stories are how we communicate, it's how we entertain. You get stories in music, got stories everywhere, right? So to me, it's like that's our job as storytellers. We're telling stories that are relatable to everybody. And it's not just kids. It's not just, this is a show, we made it for children for sure, but we made it like so the parents can watch it with kids. And I kind of want, so sit on the couch, watch all the episodes together, because it feels like there's stuff in these shows that you can kind of talk about as a family. And I think that's important. But as far as kind of wanting to go into animation, want to go into storytelling, it's like you just got to do it. You got to, if you want to, be an artist, you want to be a comic book artist, you want to work in animation, you got to keep drawing, draw all the time, draw everywhere, and draw everything. It's like draw animals, draw people, draw buildings, draw everything.
Cars,
Wow.
Yeah. Get
draw
all that practice done.
Forests, everything, diversify your talents. And that's one thing you have to do. And in terms of, it is a possibility. It's a job, it is a career. Some people don't know that, and also there are different ways to get into the industry. It's not the same trajectory. Like, I got to go do this. I got to go to this school, and then I got to get this degree and all that. You can make your own direction. You can make your own path, because it's so much easier now because there's so many programs that you can download and buy and do school that's online. You can do it if you want to do a certain particular thing. There's a way you can do it. You can make your own animated thing. There's so many programs where you can make your own animation, that you can do it on your own. You don't have to go through gatekeepers, and then they'll come find you. You just keep producing work, producing things that you love, and being authentic. If that authenticity comes, it'll shine through whatever you do. So you can do it yourself. You can do your voices. You can have your friends do the voices. You can do the music, whatever. It's possible to be your own production company at this point now. And somebody will find it. And if you keep making it and you believe in it, that it's possible that you can come out. There's a lot of people that have done their own thing online, and then the studio comes sniffing around and they're like, hey, I see you got a lot of numbers there, people watching, a lot of views. Say, would you like to have your show on Netflix or Disney or whatever? So it's just do your work, do you, don't wait for that person to come to you, because there are ways to do it. There's no excuse now not to do it.
Let's go.
So many avenues.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, that's my time, but I'm gonna talk to the powers that be behind the scenes, because one, I would love to get y'all to come visit some of the schools that I'm partnered with. That's one. And two, me personally, I want this to be a game, and I'm the GOAT of the game. I know everybody. So after these 14 episodes drop and it do what it do, what it need to do, I'm gonna circle back around and I'm gonna get a hold of y'all, and we're gonna make this happen, because I believe in it as well. From looking at it, I believe in it too. And it's something that I don't just want, it's something that I believe is a need. What y'all created is incredible. And years down the line, we're gonna look back and say this was a legendary moment. So I love y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all work is impeccable and incredible simultaneously. I mean that joint, son. It's crazy. So on that note, it's the go to the game. Hip hop gamer on your hot 9-7 every day. That's my word. Give it up for Steve and Rodney, and get ready for Moon Girl, baby. Disney, and we out of here, baby.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, man. It's the go to the game, hip hop gamer, hot 9-7. I got a diamond in the building right now. Give it up for Diamond. Moon Girl is going down. First of all, I gotta ask you, we need a video game of this, yo. Period. We need a game. Yo, when you threw the joint out with the glove and you said the gotcha weapon, I'm like, yo, that joint is crazy. So talk to me. What are your thoughts on potentially being in a game or voice acting this character and stuff like that? What you want to do? Talk to me.
Ooh, I mean, Moon Girl is one of the most favorite characters I've ever played in my life. Of course, I would love for there to be a game. But whatever the Lord whatever he wants, I'm down to do it. But yeah, I would love for there to be a video game for this. That would be incredible.
Wow.
I love your energy. You're so lively. It's amazing.
Oh, God bless. Love your energy too, and it's well deserved. So now my next question is, one of the things that was mentioned even in the trailer when I was watching it was a multiverse. So my question to you, if Moon Girl met up with Spider-Man, Spider-Gwen,
that's my dream. That's my dream. That's one of the collabs that I would be so excited about. Can you give me 1 second? My computer's about to die. Just give me 1 second.
No problem. Take your time. No problem.
Mama, do you see my block out there?
Yo, I love how these interviews be so real. I love it. Word up.
Gotta call on mom because she knows where everything is.
Well, God bless to your moms too. Word up.
Yeah, shout out to Deborah White. She's been with me this whole time. Thanks, Mom.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Okay, we're all good to go now.
Okay, so now when you talked about that'll be a dream of yours, so my question to you, because I believe this could work, but Moon and Miles, do you know how crazy that would be?
Yeah.
So if you got a chance to work with, I think his name is Najee, the character that plays Miles,
Peter?
yeah, who plays Miles, like especially in the PlayStation game and stuff like that, as well. What does that look like in your perspective, especially playing Moon Girl now?
Well, it's funny because I've known Najee since I was 16. So it'd be nice to get in the booth with him and play off of him. But I think that it makes a lot of sense for them to have that collab, you know? It makes a lot of sense. So we'll see if we get that. Let's
Wow.
cross our
In Jesus' name we pray, amen. It's already done. Let's go, baby. I think that's going to be fire. So now my next question, I think this is crazy, but I need to know because we're still in the 50th anniversary of hip hop, you know what I'm saying? And this is Hot 97, you know what I mean? So I got to ask you, what's the soundtrack, in your opinion? What is the soundtrack to Moon Girl's experience as a superhero? Who's that artist or that you would want to be the soundtrack to Moon Girl's experience as a superhero?
I mean, I'm an artist and I sing. I feel like the the soundtrack that we have right now, it's not limited to anything. We have hip hop, we have music, we have all types of genres of music. Thanks to Raphael Sadiq, who's a Grammy award-winning producer. I got to meet him once and just visit his studio. And the songs that we have, that's what I love about this cartoon. It's like, yes, it's for kids, but the music and everything else, like the themes in this show, they cross age boundaries. It's not just set to kids. But I would love to collab with Jennifer Hudson on a soundtrack for this. She already plays in the Hair Today, Gone Tomorrow episode. She plays my hair. And I think that she did hop on the soundtrack, but it would be cool to just have her in it a little bit more, have that character, have that villain come back.
Wow. That would be huge. And it would be cool to like have you show up on Jennifer Hudson's show and like surprise her and do something like that. That's crazy. I'm known for doing these things because I actually just did a major interview with Erica Alexandra, who played Maxine Shaw from Living Single back in the day. And I asked her a question and she made mention of Big Daddy Kane. And then on the Tamron Hall show, Big Daddy Kane and Erica Alexandra came together and then it just made it full circle. So I think we should do this to get Diamond and Jennifer together on Jennifer Hudson's show. Let me make some calls. Let's make this happen. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be incredible. You know what I mean? So, but
let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's make it happen. So now my next question is, when you got someone like a Lawrence Fishburne, as one of the producers, my question to you is somebody, that's Morpheus. You know what I'm saying? That's Morpheus. That's Matrix right there. So when you think about his legend, as an actor and understanding what it means to produce, what's some of the things that you took away from Lawrence Fishburne, things that you may have learned or adopted to your skill set so you could continue and grow and become a legend yourself? What was that experience like?
Honestly, I think it's just his passion for the comics. Like he's so into this show, and it's because he read every single comic before like we even like started really working on it. I think having him as an executive producer really gives the show its heart. And not only that, but he plays the Beyonder, and having him play that, the Beyonder is my favorite character, like taking a step away from the show. The Beyonder is my favorite character. It's just that he has so much love for comic books, and he had his daughter at one of the Comic-Cons go around picking up all the things that because Lawrence Fishburne can't just walk around a convention.
He can't. No, he can't.
He had his daughter go grab all the things that he wanted and then report back to him like, I got this, I got that. I think it's just his passion for the show, and I have such a passion for it too, because I relate to Lunella in so many different ways. Like, she is she's a genuine 13-year-old Black girl. Like, take away the superhero, like that's still something that we needed to see in media in general. So I'm just happy to be something that is being accepted so well. Like, we won 5 Emmys and I'm nominated for an Annie. So I'm over the moon about it.
Yeah, literally, like pun intended, yo. Real talk. So I got two more questions. Yeah, facts. I got two more questions for you, and I'll let you go. So now my next question, though, this is very powerful. I love the fact, I know it's like on a spot, but you know, your mom was there to, you know, give you the cord because your computer was about to die just now. What has your mom, you know, been to you on this journey, like been to you and been for you on this journey? And the reason why I'm, you know, asking you this is because in my life, I'm 41 years old and I just met my mother for the first time ever in my life. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's real crazy. The emotions and everything like that is amazing. Love her, and I'm just thankful for her. So for you, what has your mom been to you on this journey through the ups and downs? If there's one thing you could say about your mom that has helped you become so great at what you do and the life you live, and the fact that you mentioned the Lord tells me a lot.
Yeah, my mom has just been my number one believer. Like, even when we were at our lowest, like didn't have any money, like still trying to survive out in LA. She's never once been like, well, let's pack it up and go home. Like, she's always been like, we got this, like we can figure something out. Like, and I mean, I didn't grow up with my dad in my life. I don't even know what my dad looks like. So she's been mom and dad for me. Um, and she's just been there, like whenever I needed her, and even times when I didn't, she was always there and is always there. I don't know what I'm gonna do without her, but yeah, she's been a rock, a solid, like, and she it's like she knows everything. Like, she is just, I don't know. And through these past few months, I've been getting closer to my spirituality, and she's helped me a lot in that as well. But yeah, my mom is just the best mom in the world.
Wow, that's incredible. But before we get to this last question, I got to spin the chain on that. You know what I'm saying? Because you're incredible. So I had to spin the chain on that, B. So for the final question, right? One of the things that you was talking about, how, you know, 13-year-old young Black woman and you, the moon girl, you the superhero and stuff like that. What superhero do you have you become in real life for a lot of girls to look up to? Because it's one thing to play one on television, but how do you see yourself as a superhero in real life with this responsibility when girls look at you, Diamond White, when they look at you? What do you see, or what do you want them to see so you could give back properly for the next generation?
I think within the Black community, we grow up with a lot of, I don't want to get too deep here because I don't know how deep I can get, but we grew up with a lot of like self-hatred and things of that sort that we go through. I want to let Black girls know that it's okay to love yourself. It's okay to be kind to other women going down our path. And it's okay to have love for your community and to develop something that hasn't already been there. I know that within my family, we struggle with learning how to say I love you and I'm sorry and things of that nature. But I think just to be kind is my superpower, to be loving, to forgive. And that's why I'm here.
Wow. God bless you. Yo, everybody got to give it up for the one, the only Diamond White.
My
Moon
mom
girl
is
all
in here.
day.
My mama's in here smiling from ear to ear. Oh
Word,
my
yo,
god.
shout out to Mark Dukes in the building. Hot 97 is going down with the go to the game hip hop gamer. Make sure y'all tune in right now. The Moon Girl join us fire. And I can't wait to see Moon and Miles eventually come together one day. Let's get it. God bless y'all. I truly appreciate it. And I'll talk to you again soon.
Okay,
Salute.
thank you so much.
All right,
Bye.
peace.